Oh, gentlemen, this is my home-built rat rod knife sharpener. I'm not getting any younger. I can't do edges like I used to be able to. This makes sharpening a knife child's play, so even I can do it. This was home-built, heavy-duty. This is solid steel, aluminum feet, rubber bumpers on the feet, solid steel here, stainless steel rods. Give you a little look at how it's built. Extremely heavy duty. That's how I build everything, overbuilt as usual. I'm going to give you a little overview of how this thing works. This table is adjustable. I've got set screws back here. It'll go up and down, 2 set screws. Also, this is like a 3-legged dog. It has 3 legs here, and front leg is adjustable too via the little thumb screw here, and the lock nut locks it down. Solid as hell on the table. It's no movement. What movement is there is in the flexible rubber. This stuff is not quite live rubber, but it's very flexible. Okay, little overview how this thing works. First off, I'm going to mount a kitchen knife in this thing. This sits right here in these little holders. These jaws came from Hapstone. They build quality knife sharpeners. I use their knife clamp in this. So just set your knife in there. This is not going to be a sharpening video, just a demo video, how this thing works. Okay, now your knife blade is centered in there. These jaws pull from both sides, so one's not higher than the other. If the table's level, your knife is dead center in the jaws, just like that. Okay, so this rotates 180 degrees. This allows you to do both sides of your knife uniform as hell. They're both going to be the same degree setup. Roll her back over. This thing is stiff. Like, you can loosen this or have it tight. Okay, now we're going to use I'm going to be using an EdgePro stone on these. These are 45-degree bevel on these stones right here. These are aluminum backing plate, about roughly 45 degrees. I built this arm here, nothing but a file handle, threaded to a stainless steel rod with a little spring from True Value Hardware on there. These are 332 welding rods here, and that feed through these blocks here. What this does is just keep everything in alignment, so you don't get twist, you don't have a hassle putting the stones in. This is a 6-inch by 1-inch EdgePro stone. You just load it this way. That spring compresses, holds your stone in there like a jewel. Solid. Okay, I built these stops. These are Starrett parts. We'll go over that in another video. I've got the video on YouTube showing every part involved in this and how it's built. So let's put the rotating head on this. This is the PA style resistance here. This is a steering shaft U-joint. I modified this to work. This is a bronze bushing here, piece of drill steel. This will sit right up in here. Now that's your pivot there. Like I said, I'm going to lock this down. This is set about 17 degrees. What do you mean by 17 degrees? I'll show you. Kitchen knives generally sharpen between, 15, 20 degrees. I believe I've got this set at 17 degrees. You can use one of these Harbor Freight, Gritomatic digital angle gauge. This is digital shit. It needs a battery in it. I don't like digital things. I like old school. So the way I set this table up, you could put a level on here, level that, and then put your stone in here like this. Put the other stop on it here. Oh boy. Come on, fumble fingers. Fumble. Come on. You can do it, Jer. Come on, you can do it. Apparently not from this angle, I can't. Okay. All right, so this is our stop here. This will be the lower stop on the stone. This will be the upper stop. Looks like I gotta set that a little bit. You don't want this aluminum part dragging on your blade here. So the 17 degrees I'm talking about, I actually checked it with this. There's old school ways of doing it. You can measure the table, make sure it's level, set this here, set your level on here, and you know you got 17 degrees because this says 17 degrees right there. There's easier ways to do it. You don't have to fiddle around that way. Let's take a look here. The way I set my angle, you have to eyeball it. It's a little bit of not rocket science. It's just looking at things. Take a Sharpie, run it along your edge. Try not to get it up above your edge. Just try to get it on the bevel only like that. And then take your stone, a couple drags, and you'll be able to see right there me set this camera here. You can see that it's making 100% cut right here. If you had black left on the bottom, you would want to raise your angle. If you had black up here showing, you would want to drop your angle a little bit. So this is cutting. That's the foolproof way of setting this thing. Now there's a lot of trains of thought out there, guys that sharpen knives. I'm just an old fart trying to make my life easier. Generally, you strop it like that, or you go like that. You can go this way also. I don't want to bump the camera. Really, as long as you're going into it, just like you would sharpen a knife on a stone, then you're going to be fine. And you can roll this knife over, so like that. And if you feel so inclined, you can Sharpie this side too. Whoa, the camera just fell over. Sharpie this side. I got a shitty tripod here. Stand up there for another 2 seconds, camera. Let's roll this over. Oh, okay. So, and then we got 100% cut there also. So that's my homemade knife sharpener. And this thing will do hunting knives also. Hunting knives have a different angle of approach on the bevel. They're roughly 25 to 30 degrees, maybe some 35 degrees. I'm going to set this one in here. This is an old knife I've had forever. I'm not really worried about marring the finish. You could put blue painter's tape on there and protect your high-end knives. This is not a high-end knife. So lock it in. Now to adjust the angle higher, we're just going to raise this thumb screw, and effectively this is raising the whole head here. This old hunting knife mounted in there. Let's see what kind of edge I'm going to put on this. Here, we'll just mark this. This knife has been hand sharpened so many times. The blade is way out of tolerance, I'd say. So we got our Sharpie on there. Let's just run this on here and see. So I'm not getting all of it off. I could go up a little higher or lower and bring it back into here. I'm not going to do that. I want this edge more stout than sharp. What I'm saying is I want more angle here. I don't want to lower this down. I want to keep it at that angle. So we'll have a good beefy cutting edge here. So this has got to be pretty much reprofiled here. You can see that. So I'm going to work on that. I've got to get a coarser stone. This is a super fine diamond stone here. And it's really slow going if you want to reprofile the knife. Let's put some Sharpie here. Now, you can see here where it's been hand sharpened. It went a little deep here. This is, bring this in. See, they cut way up in here, or I did, I guess. I probably sharpened this on that belt grinder over there. Let's try this here. So yeah. Anyway, let's pop this out and look at it. This will do hunting knives. It'll do about any kind of knife you want to do on it. Slide this up. I got to clean this shit off the blade. Sharpie. Anyway, all my knives have some work to do. To be done on them, they've been sharpened by hand on a stone. I'm not getting any younger, so my edges are looking more like shit. The older I get, this will make it foolproof for the old fart like me. Pop this out. So a little work with this machine will yield great results. You can see, you can cut a nice edge on this. It's just a matter of sticking with it, polishing the edge, getting your wire edge established, roll it over, and then you can hone this after. This is sharper than shit right now, guys. It's no slouch. I don't have a piece of newspaper out here to cut, but this knife sharpener works great. I've got a little storage built into it right here. Oh, roll it around. Everything on this is Allen head screws. I just keep my Allen key wrenches right there for storage. All right, quick video. Hapstone is the one that supplied this head here. It's all on the video on YouTube. I'll provide a link to the video if anybody wants to see what actually went into this and how it was actually built. It's kind of a work of art, and it's a functional as hell tool. Later on, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hope you liked the video. Bye now.